it's you! Didn't think I'd be running into you here. I guess it's my lucky day. How are your adventures going lately? Did you come here to get a new commission from Catherine, or to get paid? And where are you going after this? Bet you've got a really exciting adventure lined up, huh? Oh, I'm talking too much, aren't I? I'm sorry. I was just so excited to run into someone I admire so much. And, maybe a little starstruck too. Of course! You're the mysterious traveler, the hero who quelled the Storm Terror crisis, and the leader of your own adventure team to boot. If I'm being honest, I'm totally jealous of all your achievements. Yeah, word's been spreading in adventurer circles for a long time now. Your adventure team shows up all over the continent. It might look like you're just handling a bunch of boring commissions, but then, as soon as something big goes down, you're always there. Anyway, I just really envy you. You're sort of like the protagonist of this world or something. Me, on the other hand, I'm just some unlucky guy. My adventure team even... never mind. I shouldn't get all down in the dumps in front of someone I admire. I should be open to see what I can learn. Speaking of which, I have a favor to ask. When you go adventuring later, can I come and watch? Maybe you don't know. I'm a really unlucky person to have around. If you brought me along on an adventure, my bad luck would probably just screw everything up. I don't want to get you into any trouble. So, just let me watch from the sidelines. That'd be good enough for me. Really? I didn't mishear you, did I? You mean, go adventure with you? Just like we do if I was on your adventure team? Wow, I never thought I'd get an opportunity like this. Aw, shucks. Hearing you say that has got me all flustered. But I'm happy to hear it. By the way, since we've got this rare chance to work together, let me share some recent intel with you. According to my friend Fischl in the guild, a mysterious and dangerous ruin has recently been discovered. Based on how the guild ranks the difficulty of its commissions, it's probably between a rank B and a rank A. Normally, I wouldn't feel confident about taking on this level of commission. After all, with my poor luck, it's safer for me to take on commissions that are a few notches lower than my actual ability. But since you'll be joining me this time, it'll be a piece of cake, right? There's no way the guild would issue an illegal commission like that. By the way, this ruin might be a dangerous one, but that usually means there'll be some great treasure hidden inside. I can't wait! Oh, do you usually make some food before you set out on an adventure? The cautious choice. No wonder you're so good at this. Seems I really can learn a few things from you. In that case, as per your tradition, let's get cooking. Oh yeah, I actually invented a pretty nice dish recently. I can't say it's super tasty, but I think it'd be perfect for an adventure. So, how about I show you how to make it? Cool. I really miss that old feeling of working with a partner. The ingredients needed for this dish are mint, radish, and slime condensate. One of each, please. You got that, right? I'll wait for you near the pot at Good Hunter. Come find me when you're done collecting. You got them all? Now that we've got our ingredients, allow me to handle the cooking. It's done. I forgot the exact order you're supposed to add the ingredients in, but it should be all right. I'll pack it up and leave it with you until we get to the ruins. Huh? It's just an ordinary dish. Hearing you say that is really kind of disappointing. Well, now that the food is ready, let's head for those mysterious ruins.
We're way behind.
It feels pretty ordinary here. I was expecting some kind of sense of impending doom. Could it be that because you're here with me, I'm feeling more at ease? Huh. It looks like the door in the front is closed and only the door behind us is open. That mechanism must be for opening the next door, right? Right. Well, we're on the same page at least. I'll go try to operate it. Just as I expected. So it is. A true adventurer can't just barge on forward. It's also important to make sure there is a way back. That's what my dads always say. Let me try the mechanism one more time. It seems to be jammed. This is not good. It seems that we can't get back the way we came. But don't let it get you down. This kind of thing happens all the time. We just have to believe that there's always a way out.
What the? What's going on?
Hey, sounded like it came from the door up ahead of us. Could there be other people in the ruin too? Let's go check it out.
Next on the agenda.
Over there! Another adventurer by the looks of it. Hello, fellow adventurer. We, like you, are here to...
Bennett?
Royce?
Oh no. Oh,
I'm so happy to see you again. How are you doing? I've been thinking about you and the other guild members a lot recently.
this is the worst. Why did I have to run into you?
Oh.
It took me forever to get this door open. Finally, I was about to advance further in, and all of a sudden, it closes again.
I guess that's because I activated the mechanism just now.
I knew it. I knew it! Of course it was you. I knew it as soon as I saw you. As long as you are around, no adventure can ever be a smooth ride. This is turning into a very bad day. Who are you? And what the heck were you thinking, teaming up with Bennett?
Hey, don't fight, don't fight! Let me introduce Royce, a former member of Benny's adventure team and an old friend of mine.
Friend? I didn't even tell you I was leaving the team and... Never mind.
Well, it was my fault.
You think? I left but after joining your adventure team, I was tripping and falling one day, getting struck by lightning the next. Oh, and I just couldn't dismiss it as mere The last straw was when my left leg got hit by that random explosion that came out of nowhere. After that, I couldn't stand it anymore. Only afterward did I start hearing the horror stories about Benny's adventure team. You're right. I really shouldn't have...
All right. It's all in the past now. Talking about all the bad things that happened will only make you more upset, right? Royce, I still want to say sorry for all the trouble I caused you.
Oh. No.
Oh, yeah. There's one more thing I need to tell you. The door we came through on the way in also got closed, and I don't think we can get it open again. So we're probably trapped here now. What a pain in the butt.
Bennett! Everything always goes wrong.
Oh, well, there's nothing I can do. Sorry.
What am I gonna do? I've used up all my supplies already. This is it. This is how I go, isn't it? Here, today, and all because of Bennett.
Well, I don't know what I could do to apologize. If you don't mind, maybe we can share some of our supplies with you. But of course, I'll have to check with my partner first. So, what do you think?
Hello? ？
But it was because of my bad luck, though. So, you mean, as the unlucky one, I should think of myself more? You do have a point there. It's just, I've been used to thinking this way for a long time. Hearing you say that, though, I feel like maybe I do need to take better care of myself. I'm sorry, Royce. We'll have to keep the rest of our supplies for ourselves. But let's try to find a way out together.
Nobody cares about your supplies. Knowing you, they're probably cursed anyway. And as for finding the exit together, count me out. With Bennett around, I'm sure any exit I find will only be blocked.
Well, then take care, Royce.
You take care too, Bennett.
That was so dangerous. What awful luck. I've checked every single nook and cranny in this place. Still, is there really no way out of here apart from that broken mechanism? Well, guess our only hope now is to wait for help. The Adventurers Guild might notice our disappearance and send someone. Then again, that depends on how lucky we are. If the rescue team takes too long to find us, we might already be... I hate feeling helpless, sitting here waiting for the end to come. Yeah, I am being a bit too pessimistic. No, come on. This isn't like me. Okay, let's double check our supplies. Our priority right now is figuring out how long we can hold out. Take out the dish I packed. It's probably a little late for this, but it looks kind of strange. Is there really something wrong with my cooking? This is bad. This is all we've got in terms of supplies. I should have thought this through more. Hey, wait a minute. Maybe we can find another use. Long story short, I once got injured when I was in this severely dangerous place and I got knocked on... But turns out that's not how it went. Instead, according to Guildmaster Cyrus who rescued me, after I lost consciousness, it was as if my bad luck just stopped affecting me. And another time, I got knocked out in a field during a thunderstorm. I wonder if my bad luck is related to whether I'm awake or not. Or not really a sec. Maybe if I eat this strange dish, once my bad luck is gone, surely help will be here soon. It's okay. It's better than dragging you and Royce down with me. You made a great point earlier when you said that I should take better care of myself. But right now, this is a life or death situation. Hope you can understand. Here goes.
Oh, good. I was just thinking that the silk flowers...
Oh, it's you! Didn't think I'd be running into you here. I guess, how are your event and where are you going after this? Oh, I was just so excited to run into someone Of course! If I'm being honest, yeah, it might look like you're just handling a bunch... Anyway, me on the other... never... Speaking of... when you go adventuring late... if you brought me... I don't want to... Really? You mean... Wow... Aw, By the way, according to based on how the guild normally, after all, with my poor... But since you'll be joining me this time, there's no way... Oh, I guess you're such a pro that you don't need to worry about that, huh? Awesome. Then what are we waiting for? Let's go! Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
Mondstadt welcomes you.
Oh, it's you! How are your event and where are you going after this? Oh, I was just so excited to run into... Of course! If I'm being honest, yeah, it might look like you're just handling... Anyway, me on the other... never... Speaking... when you go adventuring later, if you brought me... I don't want... I guess you're right. But, apart from going on adventures, so... I really can't think of anything else to do besides adventuring. All right. I feel like whatever we do, as long as you're involved, so it That's good. So... Cool. Oh... Really? How about we... With wind? Let's go. Oh, it's you! How are your event and where are you going after this? Oh, I was just so excited to run into some... Of course! If I'm being honest, yeah, it might look like you're just handling a bunch of... Anyway, me on the other... never... Speaking of, when you go adventuring later, if you brought me... I don't want to... I guess you... But apart from go... So, I really... Alright, so it... Really? Seems like... So... Cool. Oh... Really? How about with wind? Let's go. Oh, it's you! How are your adventure... And where are you going after this? The name's... Oh, I was just so excited to run into someone... Of course! If I'm being honest, yeah, it might look like you're just handling a... Anyway, me on the other hand... never... Speaking... When you go adventure... if you brought... I don't want to get... I guess... But apart from going... So, I really... Alright, but so it... That's good. So... That's for someone like me? I'm actually... I'm not on the same level as Fischl, who is also in the Adventurers Guild. Oh, I know this gourd. It's got a great Mondstadt. Awesome. Shall we?
Something of a luxury, but I love listening to the rain from the courtyard.
Right.
There you are, eavesdropper. Blink! Over here! Blink!
Everyone hold hands!
Right here, right now.
I see everything! Healthy body, healthy mind.
Huh. What happened? It wasn't like this the last time I saw it. The dandelions are all stripped bare of seeds. Was there a windstorm? Or did some strange creature come by? I'm so sorry, bringing you all this way for only you to end up seeing nothing. Really? You're not just saying that because you don't want to hurt my feelings, are you? You're so nice. Well, there's not much reason to stay here anymore. But how about we take a walk around the area? Maybe we'll find something interesting.
Should we really be off work this early? There is still a lot left to do. If you lie on the grass, you can feel the heartbeat of the world. It's so nice to de-stress.
Hey! Do you see that? There's a monster camp up ahead. I can see a whole load of treasure chests with no monsters guarding them. I was hoping I'd get a chance to flex my muscles a bit. For me, this kind of good for— Let's go check it out.
Perhaps whoever left these behind was also from—
Why are these chests so empty? It looks like there's nothing good left in them. Is that it? What a letdown.
We didn't miss any, right? What's the problem? We got so much stuff today. We should be happy. How come you look so down? Chests are always like this, aren't they? A few loose mora, occasionally a cabbage, maybe a radish or something. A bit of mora and some ingredients to fill our stomachs? That's good enough for me. The kind of chests you mentioned that have weapons, artifacts, or some other treasures inside, aren't they super, super rare? I've only seen them in places that are so dangerous you'd have to risk life and limb to get there. Right? So let's not ask for too much. Let's keep walking. Who knows when the monsters might return? Shall we?
Next on the agenda... Next on the agenda... We're way behind schedule.
Hey!
It's so nice here. The breeze is so comforting. Really lifts my mood. I've been adventuring alone for a long time. It feels so nice to have company. Honestly, I miss it a lot. Oh, not that I'm super lonely or anything. I've got my dads to keep me company when I'm not out adventuring. Actually, did I tell you about my dads already? Back in the day, they were all great adventurers. They've got so many cool stories. They were the ones who rescued me from a perilous place when I was just a baby. And together, they raised me. Now, they're all old and frail. Some of them can't even walk by themselves anymore. So, it's my turn to take care of them. I'd love to take you to meet them sometime. You'd be blown away by some of their stories. Absolutely! I picked up most of my adventure expertise from them. They're incredible. By the way, you did bring a wind glider with you today, right? The weather is so nice and the wind speed is perfect. Why don't we take the chance to go for a glide? Oh. Sorry, I didn't see this coming. Not to this extent, at least. Well, it seems that we'd better give up on that idea. Let's go do something else.
Bennett! So there you are.
Hi, Jack. Is something going on? Are you here to see me?
Some of the older adventurers in the guild are really hurting from their arthritis again. It could be because of the humidity today.
You mean my dad's? That's too bad. They'll need someone to take care of them.
Well, you're the one who usually looks after them, right? They're all asking for you.
Okay, I'll be right over. Oh, wait. Yeah, thanks for understanding. Though, I feel pretty bad leaving you here.
We'd better hurry back. They're all waiting for you.
Okay. Okay, sure. Well, I have to go now. Let me treat you to something next time. Bye.
I see. How come the weather suddenly brightened up the second Bennett left?
surgery!
Oh, hello, Bennett. I haven't seen you for a long time.
No, it's just...
What else is new?
Oh, I was just checking in to see if the stuff I ordered last time was ready. Thought I'd bring my friend along.
You mean Herman's custom adventure map?
That's right! An adventure map drawn personally by Herman, the great adventurer! It shows loads of recommended places for adventuring, and with his comments, too!
Well, it did arrive, but unfortunately, the cart tipped over in a puddle on the way here. Most of the goods were fine, but since the adventure map was an ink drawing, it's completely ruined.
What? Oh, shoot. That's such a shame. Oh, I've been looking forward to that for so... Okay, well, do you have... I've been thinking about replacing the old goggles on my head for a long time. I heard that when you wear them, you can see all the elements, even the slightest traces of elemental energy.
Oh, I'm afraid I talked to that alchemist, Timaeus.
Oh, are you kidding me? My hopes dashed yet again. Well, how about some slime gel gloves? No matter what the weather, they can grip onto rock when climbing.
Those do exist. Unfortunately, we sold out of them just yesterday. They're quite a popular product.
It's okay. No big deal. I'm pretty much used to coming home empty-handed when I go shopping. Don't let it bother you. Oh, hey, how about I treat you to a meal at Good Hunter? We've been hanging out for a while now. You must be getting hungry, right? Let's go!
Today's recommendation is the steak.
Hi, Sarah. Table for two, please.
I'm so sorry. I don't think we'll be able to serve you two today.
Huh? How come? It doesn't seem really busy here.
Well, how can I put this? Just before you two arrived, we received an order. An entire delegation from Snezhnaya has come to stay at the Goth Grand Hotel, and they asked us to provide a meal service. So, although you might not see many people here, the kitchen is in fact busier than it's ever been. They really know how to rope people into doing things for them. If only they hadn't offered to pay so much.
Oh, I've actually never had any dealings with them, but I have heard that they're arrogant and aggressive. In which case, there probably isn't much we can do about it. Well, how about we just head to Mondstadt General Goods? We can at least get some basic adventure supplies. What do you think? You're in, right? Let's go. Huh, that's strange. The owner, Blanche, isn't here. That's really rare. Let's go over there and see what that sign says.
It's been getting quite busy recently.
Wow! Is this for real? A discount? I mean, sure, but not when I'm around. I've never had such good luck before. It must be because I'm with you. Wow, lucky folk really have it different. You're so nice. Then again, any discount's a bit meaningless without Blanche being here. Shall we wait? When Blanche comes back, I'm gonna buy a bunch. After all, this is a rare opportunity, especially for someone like me. Blanche is taking quite a while. It must be an emergency. I feel like she hardly ever leaves the counter. Oh, really? Don't worry. If we manage to catch a sale, today's gotta be a good day. Patience is a virtue for adventurers, too. There's no rush. Do you think that Blanche is in some kind of trouble? I'm getting a bit worried. The 50% discount is a big deal, but compared to Blanche's safety, I mean... It's probably just all this waiting around making my imagination run wild, I guess. Come on, snap out of it. I don't usually say this, but do you think it's time we gave up? Land probably won't be back today, right? I guess I overestimated my luck. That's right. I shouldn't let myself get down about it.
Oh, are you waiting for me?
Blanche! We've been waiting for you for ages. You're finally back. I was getting worried about you. What happened? Did you run into some kind of trouble?
Oh, nothing like that. I was just sorting some things out at home. Thanks for your concern, though. But why are you two waiting anyway? I posted a notice saying that we'd be closed today.
Closed? We didn't see a sign like that. And anyway, isn't it 50% off the whole store today? That's the whole reason we waited all this time.
Let me check. That's weird. It looks like someone removed the close sign. Or maybe the wind blew it away? The half-price notice you saw was for yesterday. Sorry about that.
Oh. I'm sorry. I should have seen this coming.
Okay, I mean, I know this is not really how you do running gags, have a gag just repeats itself over and over, but I like this is pretty funny. Jesus Christ. I'd heard about this, like, there's been so much, like, dialogue referring to Bennett's bad luck throughout the game. I've heard YouTubers talking about it, and I've never seen it firsthand before, but fucking hell. I wish Chongyun didn't have a hangout and Fischl had one instead. God damn it. I know Fischl has gotten a lot of screen time, but there's all stuff I wasn't around for. It's all fucking past events which I don't think will ever rerun, so unfortunately I've missed out on most of Fischl's screen time in the game. Which sucks ass, she's one of my favourite characters.
So sorry. I feel like I've done nothing but waste your time all day. No matter what I do, I really can't shake my bad luck.
I would be willing to pay like 50 quid for Fischl Hangout. If I also got Fischl C6 with it.
It's getting a bit late. I don't think you can accomplish anything if you keep on hanging out with me. So, let's part ways for now. And maybe next time it'll be different. That is, if you still want to hang out with me next time. It feels pretty ordinary here. I was expecting some kind of sense of impending doom. Could it be that because you're here with me, I for one am getting a strong sense of treasure in the area. Let's hurry up. Onward.
We're way behind schedule.
This room setup seems... The things that stand out are the two mechanisms, but it seems like there's some... If my years of adventure experience are anything to go, how about letting me try it out first? But what do you think we should do? Let's do it... Well, let's try it then. Go stand by the mechanism, and when we're both ready, let's trigger them. Cool! The door is open! We got it right! Good thing we went with your idea. Huh, you definitely live up to your reputation. And I haven't had this feeling of working together with friends in ages. I've really missed it. Anyway, let's move on. Oh, so this room has 4 mechanisms, which means that's what I'm thinking. Based on the last room, I think we're gonna need 4 people to trigger all the mechanisms at the same time. Ah, if only the rest of Benny's adventure team were here. I hate to admit it, but the truth is, it's gone. It remains in name alone. The only reason Catherine hasn't deregistered Benny's adventure team is because she took pity on me. In fact, the number of adventurers on the team has been below the registration requirements for a long time already.
Why won't Fischl join him? Fischl's your friend, ask her. She'll gladly join.
Yeah. Royce, Heckler, and Jack were all members of Benny's adventure team. A lot of things went down, but it mostly ended because of my bad luck. I completely understand why they quit the team. I'd never want to put them in danger on my account. Yeah, I felt really let down at first, but I'm pretty much used to it now. It's okay, even though I'm the only one left on Benny's adventure team. One day, I'm gonna make sure its name is known all over Teyvat. Thank you. Let's focus on the problem at hand. Sorry. The thought of the adventure team got me all sentimental. Now that I think about it more carefully, maybe we're making too many assumptions about the solution to the— Exactly. Okay, I'll take a quick look at these mechanisms while you look around for any other clues.
There doesn't seem to be anything here. Oh, it's so dusty. Paimon bets no one has been here in a long time. Hey, that looks like a notebook. Let's grab it and check it out with Bennett, shall we?
An adventurer's notebook? What's it doing here? Maybe it's got some clues on how to crack these mechanisms. Shall we take a look? Whoa, it really does have some information about them. It seems that the writer is holding some— well, since they placed their hopes on— the notes say that the mechanism at the entrance needs to— but if the mechanisms are activated in the wrong sequence, the person in charge of the mechanism at the entrance will— yeah, I guess that's what the notes are anyway, I'll take that role. It's okay, it's okay. Getting injured is just part of my daily routine. I'm pretty used to it by now. At the very least, I should be able to last longer than this Eric guy. And more importantly, I trust you. You can definitely crack this mechanism puzzle, right? I mean, come on. You're the great adventurer that I've always admired. All right. Let's just focus on solving these mechanisms. Remember what the notes say. The number of torches is not the hint for the activation sequence. Perhaps the sequence is related to the position of the torches on the ground. Well, don't put too much pressure on yourself just because you're afraid I'll get hurt. Just go with your gut and do it.
Oh my god. Let's go. I was right, I think.
You solved it?
I got an achievement for that. That's cool. So the way I figured that out, I don't know if it was coincidence or if that was intended, or if it's guaranteed that you solve it. It's basically, I saw that the one which had one torch highlighted the bottom. The torch is at the bottom. So I thought that meant it's one torch and it's at the bottom, so it means the bottom one is first. And then the one which had two torches had one at the bottom and then the one on the upper left. So I thought, okay, so upper left is second and then upper right, and that was correct. That's actually a really cool puzzle, actually. I kind of really like that idea.
Let's go and open the chest, shall we? I can't wait.
I'd actually really like if this chest actually had stuff in it, but it's probably not going to.
Wow, that was quite a haul. This must be the proudest moment for any adventurer. Not only getting the chest, but having this golden opportunity to join you on an adventure. For me, that's a pretty major treasure already. Really? Then I'm honored. But there's one other thing that I find the most amazing of all. The fact that nothing really bad happened to us this whole adventure. This is the first time in my whole adventure career that it's ever turned out this way. That sounds very deep. But I think I get what you're saying. You're saying that no matter how unlucky I might be, there'll always be times when luck is on my side, right? Yeah. This is a really big thing for me. And you know, I have a feeling that it was your kindness and goodwill towards me that helped me avoid a lot of bad luck. Even find a little good luck. It's a bit embarrassing to say that out loud, but all in all, thank you for everything. I hope I get to go on another adventure with you soon. It feels pretty ordinary. Could it be that I, for one, am getting... This room's set up, the things that but if my... How about letting me... but so... That's the one I was thinking of... What was that? Oh no! It looks like all the... This...
Oh dear God. pretty sure this has actually been the quickest hangout event in the game. And other than that, I also quite like it. This might
It feels
be
pretty
my
ordinary
favorite
here.
hangout event.
Could it be that because you're here with me? Huh. That mechanism must be for opening the neck. Right. I'll go try it.
But what are the other ones we've done so far? I really didn't care for Diona's.
Just as I
The game
expected.
doesn't want to properly delve into her dad's an alcoholic
So it is.
theme. Because it wants
True
to
adventurer
stay
can't
as a
just barge on forward.
wholesome
It's also
family
important to make
anime
sure
game.
there is a way back. That's what my dad's always
So yeah, they
said.
don't want to go
Let me
into
try
that
the
story in a
mechanism one more time.
way which would make it actually interesting to me, and her character's just kind of boring.
It seems to be
So,
I think, but
Diona's
this kind of thing.
stuck.
Hey,
Kind of
sounds
boring.
like
Oh
let's
god,
go
this
check.
scene's pretty long though. Hazo's was decent. Goro's was also decent. Sayu's was... I'd probably still say Barber's my favourite, followed by this, followed by... Probably then followed by Goro, then Hazo, then Sayu, then Diona.
Next on the agenda.
I don't know if I already said this, but I miss these older Mondstadt style domains.
Over there.
Puzzles and
Another
domains are really
adventurer by the looks
light
of it.
nowadays. I miss Mondstadt.
Hello, fellow adventurer.
Bennett? Oh no.
I'm so happy.
This is the worst.
Oh.
It took me forever. I knew it. I knew. As long as you are around, know it. Who are you?
Hey, let me introduce.
Friend?
Well,
You think? But after joining, I just couldn't dismiss the last straw. Only afterward did I start hearing the horde. I didn't think about it.
all right.
Oh.
Oh. So we.
Bennett!
Oh.
This is it.
Well.
Is this the...
It's fine.
If that's true, then I guess... Tastes a little... Bennett!
Hey, what's wrong? Royce!
A lot of these endings are very sudden. It was like, fuck, did he die? But I'd say... I mean, there's some parts of Barbara's which are better, some parts of Bennett's which are better. Bennett's is actually, that was fairly funny. I really liked that character there. We'll never see him again, but as a cool little NPC. I really liked the way he said Bennett in annoyance. Actually, I'm gonna take a break and then I think do another one. But yeah, that's fun. How many have I got now? How many summons? So that's 132 wishes plus 41 pity. That's 173. 175. And I also have one wish in Genshin, Genesis crystals. I am thinking, I heard these will refresh with the anniversary. I've dumped like a grand probably into Warframe. Probably though not like a grand of my own money, unfortunately. My poor dad fucking, oh man. But I'm thinking I might buy one of each of these before they do a Genesis Crystal reset with like the game's anniversary. But I do think these are overpriced, if I'm being honest. Quite overpriced. It's like the value goes up with each of them. I mean, like here it's like almost £2 per wish, I think. Well, here you go. Like this is a what? Not you'll need to buy this 3 times to get a wish. That's £3 for 1 wish. This is 2 wishes for £4.49. This is that's more than 10 for 14. So the value gradually goes up. I believe, if I remember correctly, this is like just over £1 a wish. This costs £88, and I think, if I remember correctly, this gives you 82 wishes on first purchase, of course. 6,480 is 12,960 divided by 160, 81. Yeah, 81 wishes. So 81 wishes for £88. That's the best value one, but it's still a little bit more than £1 per wish, which I think really Genshin Impact makes enough money. I would say. I wish we lived in a world where people saw that, oh, we're making fucking millions or billions. We don't need more money, do we? Let's make the player experience better by not taking all their money. The worst thing about Genshin Impact is that it's actually a good game, and therefore you want to spend money on it. Same thing with Warframe. Because it's actually a good game, you don't feel bad about spending money on it. Then you end up spending lots of money. The thing is, of course, like Zhongli's banner goes live tomorrow, and I have him guaranteed with all the wishes I currently have. But then, of course, I'm also very interested in Tartaglia. I heard he's a little bit of a more difficult character to play. I'm kind of interested in that. I like his kit from what I've played with it. I know his rotation's a little bit fucky, and I do struggle with rotations.
Ow! Where did that come from?
But I cannot on one match challenge. But I don't think it'd be too hard. It depends on how you play him. Also, of course, I know that his best team involves Bennett and Zhongli. I don't know who the 4th character is. Zhongli? A healer? I don't know. A healer or shielder? Probably a shielder. Maybe Layla. Or I know it's international. Bennett is from Mondstadt, Zhongling is from Liyue. So then the 4th character to be from a different region. So yeah, you could probably say Layla could... Homer could probably actually work with it. You get loads of vaporizers that way. I want to build Homer, because I think he'd go really well with Hu Tao. And also I already have some of his boss materials. And also I already have enough fluorescent fungus. And also, I like him as a character. And also, he'd be a very similar build to Zhongli. Though I think, because of this, his burst, I think he would want Emblem set instead. Because I believe his coordinated attack, his equivalent to Xingqiu or Yalan's burst, well, it is his burst. So it should benefit from Emblem. And also, he has a high energy cost and a long cooldown. So yeah, he wants a lot of energy recharge as far as I'm aware. So actually, that's a bit of a problem for me, energy recharge, because I don't have a lot of lances, unfortunately. Zhongling's only using this until I get A. Once I get A, she's getting demoted to Favonius Lance. I brought up Dragon's Bane in the last couple of days, just in prep for it to go on Hu Tao. Zhongli is either going to use Deathmatch or Black Tassel. Deathmatch will give him better damage output, but Black Tassel will give him stronger shields. So, depends on what I need. Yeah, I want to build Tome. I have so many characters I want to build right now. So I want to build Homer. I also probably want to build Layla at some point. She's also a really good shielder. I believe her shield has 100% uptime. Yep. So cooldown 12 seconds, duration of 12 seconds. I also have like lots of constellations already, which is decent. Also she's a Sumeru character, so I don't know what talent book she needs, but I probably have a lot of them because I haven't. Like, how many Sumeru characters' talents have I actually raised? Just a Nahida? Nahida's ingenuity. Yeah, just Nahida. Nahida's the only Sumeru character. Oh, also Collei. Collei I haven't done that much in. Collei is Praxis. Yeah, Toma, also Beidou, because Beidou is literally like Toma, but Electro, kind of. With constellations, at least. Beidou gets a shield with a C1, I think. Yes, yeah, I want Toma, I want Beidou. I want to build a Noelle, but that's like in the far future. I'll be like a year off or something. Oh, I didn't realise I descended Amber. I want to build Xingqiu. So Toma, Beidou, Xingqiu, Zhongling, Yanfei, Collei at some point, Lynette at some point, Dendro Traveler. Catching up, I've just given up on that. I've invested so much listening to artifacts, and this is the best I could get. It'd probably be good to invest in Jean at some point. I believe she can output some really good stuff. I'm already happy with my Bennett build, really. Other than he needs a 5-star weapon. Because the base attack isn't that good.
Ow!
Fischl, I want to build and use her at some point. Cookie's already mostly built, really, for the most part. Well, she's serviceable. There is the dedicated Hyperbloom set, which would be better on her, but I don't care about that yet. Hazler's fine, Barbara's fine, all of these characters are fine. So yeah, Toma, Beidou, Xingqiu, Zhongling, Yanfei, Collei, Lynette, Dendro Traveler, Fischl. Thankfully, of course, once I get Zhongli, I already have an artifact set in place. I may swap this out for a HP one I have. But otherwise, he's pretty good. Did I... Hold on, actually. I did get a HP artifact in this set. That's decent, man. Of course, this has way too much energy recharge. Zhongli is not going to need this much energy recharge. I do know he has low elemental particle generation, but his burst also only costs 40, which is a minimum amount. So this is probably excessive. Also, unfortunately, he has a decent amount of crit damage. This is, by my standards, good. This would be considered by other people, this would be abysmal, but to me, this is good. So that's why I want Deathmatch on him, but yeah, I want him for shields primarily, so yeah, unfortunately he's probably not going to be the best damage output. No, I do want to build Goro as well. I do eventually want to make a Geo team. I want to have Noelle as the Geo DPS. I really want Noelle to work. I already gave her this weapon because it seems really, really good for her. To me, this gives her defense as a substat, and then its perk gives her even more defense and even more attack. Of course, she scales up her attack with her defense. So that's all just really good. And also I figured out, well, of course, since shields actually become more resistant based on your character's defense, Noelle demands you build defense, and her shield scales with defense. And actually, I understand why now. I previously thought that was really dumb, but now I get it scales off defense because she's a DPS character. Zhongli is a sub-DPS, and therefore it's HP, because that's overall better scaling for him. If your shielder is a DPS unit, then you want defense. If they're a sub-DPS or support, you want HP. And so that's why she's defense. And that also, of course, allows her to stack with Goro. And so that's why I want to build Goro. But I'm thinking that eventually I would want to make an all-Geo team, because I do kind of like the idea of that. But I would have to get Albedo, and I'd have to level up Goro, and Noelle. Noelle's banner's coming up right now, so maybe I'll get a Constellations. The thing is that there's still way more characters I'd much rather get than Noelle. The thing is, like, that Geo team would just be like, it's just for shits and giggles. It would take so much effort to build, because it would be all about crit, and all of the things I hate building for. But previously, there's a reason why Garnya was the only character, up until not all that long ago, really, that I built for crit. Because she was the exception, she's the only character which didn't drive me insane building for crit. I do feel bad for Yai, she really should have more crit rate. She gets, what, like 20% base just from her Ascension, so this is a really bad crit ratio. Yeah, alright, I'm pausing.